it's nice to, when they know you're coming, they'll go ahead and just pop the gate. You don't have to hit the keypad. But this is what's nice about general aviation. No lines, no check-ins. You just pull right in, although that's not our airplane. But anyway, here we're coming in. We're gonna get loaded up and we're heading Scott City, Kansas, and we're gonna go to Little Jerusalem today. Clear prop. All right, we get our fuel in, so the MFD gets loaded up. The engine systems, gallons remaining, 87, and a little short, so I'm going to put it down at 83, about 5 gallons.
Terrain system test okay.
Already got all that. All right, 770, everything looks good. All right, let's get our AWOS.
Wichita, Colonel James Jabara Airport. Automated weather observation 1456 Zulu. Wind 340 at 19er. Peak gusts 27. Visibility 10. Sky condition few 2000. Temperature 17 Celsius. Dew point 11 Celsius. Altimeter 29er 8. Remarks. Density altitude 1900.
For some of those, we've discovered that we've gotten a lot of new subscribers, and to find out, a lot of them are not pilots.
Right.
And they just based on a lot of the questions they've been asking us, they said, well, how do you get to where you're going, and how do you know where to get there? Well, today it's kind of a shorter flight, and we're just going to go direct. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and put in a flight plan. A lot of times there's airways in the skies, or Victor Airways, and like roads in the sky. And we'll show you some of that on the iPad here in a little bit. But what we're going to do is, this is just going to be a direct flight. We're going to go, we'll put in our flight plan. So we're starting from KAO. So we highlight that, bring it down, and our airport is KTQT. KT. So we'll bring that to T. Q and K. And so we're going to Scott City. So we're going to direct to there. We can zoom out. And that's where we're going today. So anyway, I like to kind of keep it zoomed in a little bit, see what's going on, kind of active traffic around us. And as you can see by the plane bounce around, it is windy. Got that on the weather report there. So we're hoping it's going to be a smooth ride, but we are bouncing around.
Before you got here, I was sitting here and you could hear the fuel sloshing around in the wings.
All right, so we got our pre-flight checklist done, cranked up. I like to make sure our oil temperature is starting to register before we taxi out. All right, we're leaned for taxi, prop in. All right, taxi lights on, nav on, strobes are on.
Jabbar, traffic, Skyline November 80, Papa Echo, taxiing to the run-up area for runway 36, Jabbar.
All right, let's do a quick brake check. Side. Did it again. There we go. Right side, good. All right, clear left, clear right.
Look at that windsock.
Yeah, it is straight out, isn't it? Well, they painted Jabbar on the taxiway now.
Oh, they sure did. That looks good.
Like a little 172 getting ready to take off. Doing his run-ups. All right, if you notice, they're pointing the other way because they're pointing into the wind. And we're going to pull in right behind them, do our run up. Wind's at 340, so I'm just going to point it straight at 340. All right, we'll do a mag check. Full rich, 1800 RPM, get our feet on the brakes. It doesn't have to be exactly 18, but we like to get it kind of close. It's a lot easier to do the math that way. All right, we're checking our left mag first. We're looking for a drop in RPM. We don't want any more than 175 RPM drop. There's our left mag, that's good. Then we're going to do our right mag. Same thing, that's good. Now we're going to cycle our prop. This is the first start of the day, so we like to get a couple of 3 cycles out of it. And we'll bring her back to idle. All right, let's check our autopilot. All right, I'm going to put it in heading mode. And what I'm doing is just checking to make sure, number one, everything is working. And if I can override it in case there's a problem, which I can. We're good there. I always hate turning the autopilot off because that thing sure is loud. All right, we take off with 10 degrees of flaps. Final check on everything. I tell you what, we'll watch this little Skyhawk take off. It does in the wind here right quick. The wind we got today, it ought to lift off pretty quick. And she's up. Boy, he's crabbed too, isn't he?
Jabbar traffic, Skylane November 80, Papa Echo, taking off runway 36, departing to the northwest, Jabbar.
All right, full rich prop in, strobe lights on, cowl flaps open, trims are set, wheels on the floor. I'll have a little bit of a left crosswind here on takeoff. Airspeed's alive, instruments are in the green. And rotate. Positive rate, flaps up. There's that Skyhawk straight in front of us.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of caught him.
I was going to say, you're going a little faster than he is. It's up here.
Yeah, it was really bumpy on the takeoff, but boy, it smoothed out nice out here. We're going to level off at 6,500. We're on a VFR flight here today. So if you're heading in a westerly direction, you head even 1,000 feet. So 6,000 is an even number. And then you add 500 because you're VFR. If you're IFR or instrument flight rules, then it's just 6,000. And then if you're heading an easterly direction, it's odd. So we'd either be flying easterly, we'd be at 5,500 or 7,500. Well, hello everybody. We're heading to Scott City, Kansas today. Kind of out in the far western part of Kansas. What's on our agenda then for today?
Well, there's a national park near Scott City, just north of it, and it's called Little Jerusalem. There's a couple of hiking trails that we can go and kind of see stuff. So I don't know, we're just going to see what there is to see.
It's something that has just been recently, I believe, added as a national park in the last year or a year and a half.
Yeah, like in 2018, yeah.
So consequently, we're just going to go check it out and see. They called it rock chalk or chalk formations.
Yeah.
And so actually, that's about as much as we know about it right now. This was kind of an impromptu quickie flight today. Decided to get out. Get out of the little cabin fever that we've had for the past month or so, and get going. So, as I mentioned before, we've got a lot of new subscribers, and we've discovered, again, based on questions, that they're not pilots, and so we're trying to. And this is not instructional in any way, and every pilot's going to do things a little bit different. So we're just kind of explaining in a very high level overview of kind of what we're doing, because we've gotten a lot of questions on it. And as you know, we did a poll about what we were going to do this year.
Exactly.
And overwhelmingly, the results of that poll was wanting us to go to Sedona. And we're going to try to squeeze that in. Of course, you know, being where everything's been shut down for the last couple of months or longer in some states, that has really impacted our schedule. And so what we've asked, and what we're asking you guys, is one of our bucket lists too after we go to Sedona is we want to hit all 48 states. And what we would like to do, or hope we can do, is have a subscriber in each state. And what we'll do is fly to you and let you show us, you know, some highlights of your state or your county or your city or nearby where you are at, and we'll kind of highlight and showcase our subscribers for a change. We've done that once or twice, and we've gotten really good feedback on it. So what we've done in ForeFlight, and I'll show you right here, I'll take it off the avionics part of it. You can come over here in ForeFlight and scroll down, and we have a thing called user waypoints. And so what we've done is, and I'll scroll out, our subscribers, as you see, we call them YouTube, and we got a number. We're up to about 22 people who've responded so far. YouTube subscribers, here's 19 and 16 that have asked us to come visit them. And so consequently, we're going to try to do that, or do the best we can. So anyway, we've got them scattered, but we're missing a lot of states. So again, what we're asking is, if you go into our About, you can email us, or go to our Instagram and can message us there. And essentially what we'd like is your name, a cell phone number, so if we're nearby we can quickly text you. And I'm putting all that in, the information on our waypoints. And that way, hopefully we can meet up. I mean, this is a little different than most aviation YouTubers. They usually go somewhere and everybody comes to meet them, but they got so many they have to do it that way. I guess that's one of the advantages of being a little on the smaller side of subscribers. It's like, hey, we'll just come to y'all. But anyway, that's kind of our ask of y'all, and if y'all can do that, we'd appreciate it. And we'll just kind of go from there and see how it works out. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off this year.
I don't think so, but you know, even if it's next year, that gives us more time to kind of get a few more.
It'll give us time to plan a little bit better. This is going to be, even if we kind of got it going next month or so, it's going to be such a late start in the year trying to do something like that.
Oh yeah.
And the goal is to maybe, hopefully, get up to Alaska. Now people are asking, well, what about Hawaii? Well, obviously we can't fly the 182 to Hawaii, but alas, years ago when I was thinking about flying, I actually did my very first discovery flight in Hawaii. I was stationed there for about a year on an assignment, and got to meet a guy who was an instructor, and he said, well, you know, let's go up and see what you think. And we flew around the east, what's that, the leeward side of the island, and then went up to the North Shore, and then flew southbound in between the mountain ranges there, and flew over the Air Force bases. We actually flew almost the same route the Japanese Zeros flew, and it was absolutely awesome. And then as we were banking for our approach into Honolulu International, I looked down and I could see the USS Arizona, and it just took my breath away, in obviously more ways than one. And you know, fast forward, I ended up, that assignment got cut short, and so I couldn't, you know, do any more training there. And as like most pilots that get their certification later in years, you know, life gets in the way. And so, you know, 3.5 years ago, we were looking at flight schools, and here we are, and coming up here in this December will be 4 years.
Right.
So anyway, we're having a blast, guys, and I hope y'all are enjoying the videos. We're actually making some friends along the way.
We are.
And so, and especially the ones that tell us where the good places to eat are.
Yeah, talking about getting something to eat, we're not sure how many restaurants or places will be open in Scott City, so we're just going to have to play it by ear. We're definitely going out to go hiking at the park. They do not have their guided tours open, which is fine. We'll just go kind of see what we can see. Hopefully fly the drone if it's not too windy.
Yeah.
And we'll find something to eat. I have to talk about too, I've got a new toy.
Yeah, Janice got a new toy.
This is the Osmo Pocket camera, and it's a gimbal. The camera's built into it, and I've taken it out. We went to a little lake near us and took a little hiking trail around, and I played with it a little bit there. A little bit to learn on it, but really like it. It's so small and compact, and it's got a little carrying case, and you definitely can just throw it in your pocket.
Oh, well, hence the name, the pocket camera.
That's it. That's it. So right now, the review on this is I really like it, and we'll see as I use it what I think. So it's pretty easy to switch between the video and the camera.
Yeah. Well, we had a gimbal that we would use with an iPhone or a larger SLR camera. We're a little disappointed in that. It works great.
Yeah.
But consequently, it wouldn't charge or something. And
it only had it, what, a couple of years, and it just quit charging.
Well, now, here, let's clarify that. We had it for 2 years. We probably only used it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And consequently, that when we went to go to try to get something done about it, it was hopeless.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went with this, and we're going to try and see.
This is the little case it goes into, and you just, and there kind of protects it, but yeah, definitely fits in your pocket.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Like I said, we'll use it when we go out to Little Jerusalem today and see how well it does on the hike.
All right, Ron has the Mavic Mini camera, which is also made by Osmo. And
DJI, yeah.
DJI, okay. And so it's the same camera as on the drone, and it uses the same app. I don't really use the app to control it or anything for my gimbal, so, but it uses the same app. So far we're kind of liking it. Also the drone we haven't been able to use a ton yet, but it's just fun to get out and play.
Yeah, and I think the first time or two I used it, I think a little goes a long way, and I might have been boring people. So, you know, hey, we're just learning.
Oh, when it's yours, it's really cool. Look what I can do.
Yeah, and everybody else is kind of going, okay, come on, let's fast forward this. We're down to an hour and 5 minutes. If we were really trucking along at 131 knots, we'd make up a little time, but that's the way it goes. Hopefully we have the tailwind on the way back.
Well, no, the wind will switch before we head back.
For us, it'll switch.
I will say, Ron, I looked a minute ago at the time we have left, and it said an hour and 4 minutes, so I think we're going backwards.
Well, the headwind's picked up a little. You can look and just see. You can look at the profile here. Kind of look maybe to see if we got some better winds higher or lower than we're at right now. Sometimes that doesn't pan out. But we can hit profile here, and this is showing us our winds. Actually, baby, we're probably, see, the winds pick up here. Each of those barbs is knots. So, you know, there's 35 knots at 8,000. Right where we're at right now, it's kind of showing 20-ish. It's probably a little more than that, what we're showing on the screen. 4,000, it gets down, but we're getting ready to get into an area where the elevation is almost 4,000. The terrain is rising on us as we go. So, actually, I think we're probably about where we need to be. It's just not the greatest in the world. I'll just show you a couple of features of the G1000. You can do a lot of that in ForeFlight as well. Kind of show, but I usually tend to do that more for my pre-planning than while I'm actually in the air.
Scott City traffic, Skylane November 80 Papa Echo is 10 to the southeast. Inbound, full stop for runway 35, Scott City.
I didn't hear him make a call, but yeah, he's definitely lined up, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right, we're on our descent. We do our GUMPS check. A lot of acronyms in aviation. GUMPS is gas, so we're going to put those on both. If you get on a low wing, you can put it on the highest, the one with the highest amount of fuel. Undercarriage on this plane is fixed, so we don't have any landing gear. Lower. Mixture now goes full rich, and prop goes in for a high RPM.
Scott City traffic Archer 70 Kilo clear runway 35 departing westbound. Scott City.
There he made his call. He heard us calling, so.
Yeah.
Scott City traffic, Skylane November 80 Papa Echo. We're on a 5-mile right base for 35, full stop, Scott City.
And that tells us we got 1,000 feet to go. All right, mixture prop, and S is for switches and safety. We got our landing lights, strobe lights, nav lights on, and safety is our seat belts basically, and doors are locked, but we never take our seat belts off, so.
Nice and smooth up high.
Yeah, it's bumpy down here though, isn't it?
It is.
I can see the runway. I was looking over here at first, but it's really over there. It's closer to the town.
Scott City Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 1628 Zulu. Weather. Wind 360 at 10. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 16 Celsius. Dew point 8. Altimeter 3010.
All right, below 140, 10 degrees of flaps. Press descent.
Scott City traffic, Skylane 80 Papa Echoes on a right base, 35 full stop, Scott City.
County Airport.
All right, put in 20.
75 Whiskey Yankee, 10 miles. Inbound. Stand.
Scott City traffic, Skylane 80 Papa Echo turning final, 35 full stop, Scott City.
Flaps. 85 knots on final, looking good.
Went straight down the runway until right before you got there, and then it shifted.
Yeah. After. That's what happens when you don't fly for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, exactly.
There's our taxi. Oh, here's A2 right here.
Scott City traffic, Skylane November 80 Papa Echo, clear of runway 35, taxiing to the FBO, Scott City.
View's right there straight in front of us.
Yeah. Looks like there's a courtesy car.
I see the sign. We swing to the right for
Yeah.
parking there, huh?
Looks like it. All the yellow brick roads.
That we do.
Don't really see where there's parking right by the FBO, do you?
Oh, yeah, we'll park out here.
Oh, okay. That's where you fuel right there.
Yeah, but I can see little tick
Yeah.
marks there, I think.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
we'll just take this one. That's definitely a spot. Okay.